I'm making a drive down to Pennsburg, so I thought I'd check in. Hi, checking in. Yeah, no, I don't do that often. No. And it's not really worth it, but it was better than just sitting there. I had taken a rest, and I had been sitting for a little bit, but nothing was really coming through. And then this came through, and I was like, meh, it's better than sitting here. And it's 10-ish bucks, so why the hell not? All right, it's $10 less I have to make later. And give me a little chance to check in with you and a chance to just kind of chill for a while. So the question on my mind today is not who I am, but how I am. How am I me? How do I exist? I don't know. And I'm telling you that again now because I'm imagining this is about the beginning of a part two, or it will be now anyway. So sometimes I think it would be nice if the camera were just always on, because I can't ever just randomly turn it on. Like, moments happen and they happen too fast, and it'd be nice to share so many of the moments that happen in my life so that you could see them for yourself. However, moments like earlier today, maybe it's best that the camera's not on because y'all might have had some doubts about who I am as a person had you witnessed it all for yourself. I mean, on the other hand, it's quite possible I may have been your hero for the day too. I suppose it all depends on your attitude and mood towards the world today. So I went to pick up this order. The restaurant's in a little strip center. It's mostly restaurants. I think there's a mattress place and a GameStop, and I don't know, there might be one other clothing store or something in there. But it's a lot of restaurants, and there's a new one opening up. They've been putting it together for a little while. And I have never seen that strip center so full, like the parking lot. I've seen it busier, fuller, but I've never seen it as full as it was today. So I have to park around the corner and all the way at the end of the building by the dumpster, someplace I've never parked before, the only parking spot available, and it's only available because it just so happens to be handicapped. So yay, not an issue for me, right? So I park and I go into the restaurant to pick up, and I gotta wait a couple of minutes. No big deal. I mean, I was right there when I got the ding, and I almost always have to wait in that situation. But I popped over and I said hey to the owner because I haven't seen him in a while, and I just wanted to let him know I think about him, and I'm glad to see that his business was doing well. All right, all cool. So now I come out and I come around the corner to come to Artemis, and there's a Cisco truck parked behind me. That's a food order. Probably for the new restaurant because I didn't recognize any of the people out waiting to take the order from the truck. But he had just gotten there, like he wasn't settled in yet. He was getting settled in as he saw me. I know he saw me walk up to my car and put the food in it, and he just went about his business. Put the lift ramp down, brought it down to the ground, set up cones. Now he gets on the lift ramp and gets it up to go into the truck, and I walk back. I was like, dude, I gotta get out. He's like, oh, I gotta unload this truck. I'm like, dude, I'm working. I'm working. All right, well, I don't have time for this shit. And I picked up the cone and I moved it. So I was backing out. I was going to make it. And I made it. It was a little tight at times, but that's all right. Anything to make him a little more uncomfortable, the rotten son of a bitch. And so he's like, well, just so you know, if you hit it's all on you if you hit this ramp. Yeah, great. Thanks. I get in and I start backing out. And I had to turn hard and I came back kind of right, close up against the ramp in the truck, but I had room. I had to pull forward and back up again to back around, all the way around the truck to be able to turn around and get out of the parking lot. And as I'm shifting around, he's standing on the ramp filming me with his phone. And I put my window down and I said, you're not getting a lot of work done standing there filming me. Oh, well, I'm filming this just in case. Great. You're on the cone. And I was. And I was like, I don't really give a rat's ass right now. And I backed up right over the cone and around. And I got around. As I'm backing around, he's still up there with his phone. And again, out the window, I looked at him and I waved, and he's pointing the phone at me. Oh, yeah, when he said I'm filming just in case, I was like, great, film it and shove it up your fucking ass. And now he's filming me as I waved to him to leave. Film this. You. Oh, like, dude, you cannot expect to just park people in and unload your truck. It'd be different if they were in the process of unloading it already and I came out, but they hadn't even begun. He wasted more time standing up there filming me than he would have if he'd have just given me the proper clearance and let me back the hell out. Whatever. Yeah, dumb son of a bitch. Oh, I was livid. But anyway, I'm over that now. It took me a while. I was pissed. So pissed. Oh, I ain't gonna move. Oh, that's all right. I'll get out around you then. Young punk. I think he thought I wouldn't try it. I do. I think he thought he was going to have the last say and that was going to be the end of it. You don't know who you're dealing with, do you, kid? I need to get out. I'm going to get out. And I'm glad he was up on the ramp because I'd have run over his ass to get out. That's how pissed I was. I might have even chased after him backwards. Come here. Finish him. So that's about 10 minutes. That's my jaunt for now. I have a little bit further to go, and then I'll say something. I'll say something on the way back. I don't know what. Might just be me going, hey, something.